Hello and welcome. Hope you're doing alright. I am currently trying to uh, expand the circle all the way around. Because if I'm building a drill, then it sort of needs to have torn out some of the stone. So I'm currently doing a bit of digging, and this is in the farm animal ASMR portion of my base. Hey! I don't know if you can hear the sheep on stream, but they're quite noisy for me. I might just, yeah, sorry we're starting off with digging, but it's really hot today, and I didn't manage to get any prep work done earlier. Also, my dad phoned, like, around 7:30, which is when I normally start prepping for streams, so I was like, hi, lovely to talk to you, but I kind of had other plans. I can't tell if that's... no, okay. So I'm using this upstairs as a guide as to where I place these blocks. It's like 31 degrees here, which I know for you isn't very hot at all, but for me, well, that's probably still hot for you, but for me it's like super roasty. Not really. Because my other plan was going to be to go into creative and try some stuff out, but I also didn't have time for that. So, yeah, my plan is just to wing it and see how it goes, which I'm sure will work out splendidly. I see no reason why it shouldn't. So I've got a vague idea of... let's go and have a look at the bottom of the base rather than these walls. So, where can I jump down that's safe? Here. I had a vague idea of kind of extending this down maybe 2 more rows. I also don't know if I have enough basalt for that. So I might need to go to a geode and mine it out some more. But yeah, extend this down and then sort of do a notch in. I don't know if I want to change material or not for that. But then just sort of like go down for like maybe 5 or 7 rows and then do another notch in. Although this is actually quite a big circle for doing a drill. So I'm planning to like taper it in. But yeah, maybe I want to be somewhat more aggressive than I was thinking, because I was thinking of like a really long thin drill which would probably go like a lot of the way down, but I could do it a bit more aggressively. So it like goes down maybe 2 or 3 layers and then it goes in and then down again. And then just do some sort of spiral with stairs and not stairs. That would be a terrible idea. With walls and like iron fences for the actual biting drill bit of it. Okay, so I don't want to destroy that. That's actually structural dirt for the moment. Oh, hello. This, yeah, this is fine. Maybe. That's the bottom of my aquarium, which will be built at some point, but you know what I'm like. Okay, so I actually want to come in. So that block is part of the circle. Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll work something out. Have you been back to gaming? Or are you still doing other things? Is it just like you're bored or you're too busy? No, that's the block that I need to place. Like that. And then, yeah. That there is a block. Oh no! Oh, not the void. That would have been terrible. I assume that's your hardcore world as well. Even if it's not, that's like all of your stuff. Okay, so that's a one there, so it's the 2 blocks under here. What am I doing? Let's do, and then that block there. No, not like that. Like that. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure how much that actually helps me, considering that I've still got to dig out a load of bits. I might start on that now. Just hollow this out. Oh, okay. Ooh, scary stuff. Because yeah, like hardcore would be bad because obviously that's the end of your hardcore. But even in just normal survival, if you fall in the void, then everything that you've got on you is just gone. No chance of recovery. I'm glad you recovered. How did you manage? Was it just like you managed to get your rockets out and fly out, or did you have to end a pearl or something? High adrenaline moment though, I bet. Oops. What are you doing up there? Go away. This is not a trade sanctioned area. Nope. I will be so happy when I've actually finished this base and I don't have to worry about breaking the dirt outside. Okay, I suppose the bit in the middle doesn't actually need digging out. Because I did advertise this as a building stream, not a watch me dig a giant hole stream. Because also, I'm slightly worried about this hole there that I'm just going to fall down at and die horribly. Would probably be smart to put my water bucket back on my toolbar, but I don't always do smart things. Okay, so this is my stair layer. It's going to be an absolute pain to do. Right. Jump down there. Pick some stuff out of my inventory. Had I added the lava last time? I can't remember. But I did test it and it didn't burn, so it seems to be okay. What am I doing? Oh, no, not that. I need so much cobblestone for my redstone box. That's ridiculous. Rockets and elytra in your hotbar. Put on. Oh, so you didn't even have your elytra on at that time. Oh, okay. You put your elytra on to try and glide, and then you were falling. Eee. That's scary. I think the first time I got Elytra, for whatever reason, when I used it, it didn't engage properly. And I just fell. There was no flight involved at all. Okay, so I need to put stairs in there. So I need... Probably more useful to dig the outside out, actually, because that's the bit that may be visible from some angles. I don't know if this is going to be easier. But I can't place stairs facing out if I'm behind them. If that makes any sense at all. Oops. Okay, I need to pick my stairs up because I chucked them out for inventory management. Also need to sleep soon, so let's grab some stairs. And then have a little nap. Stairs, stairs, stairs. There's actually more room to go than I was expecting. For some reason I thought it was just like this little bit kind of towards where my storage is. Are there two wandering traders out there chatting to each other? I just... What is with them? When I wanted wandering traders because I was trying to buy cactus, they were nowhere to be found. Oops, that is not in the right place. Okay, so slabs need to be done from this side. That doesn't look right. That should be a stair. I am dumb sometimes. There we go. That's better. So yeah, I think I need to make some more stairs as well because this is actually like nearly half of it that I haven't filled in properly, which is a bit bad, really. Okay, so that's one there. This block is next to that, yeah. And I think it was a brick block. Ta-da! Once again, I'm just randomly spamming things and hoping for the best, but it seems to be working for me so far. Yeah, I can't remember what I was building. I think I was trying to build a boat or something. And for whatever reason, I couldn't get the stairs to bend in the right way. I think I was trying to get them to go, like, that way. Like the stair that I just placed in the corner. And for whatever reason, it just wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. But that was, like, early on in my Minecraft days. Did I put my tuff away? I think I must have done. I'm also, like, dangerously low on tuff, so... might need to have a trip to the mine to go and mine some of that as well. And hopefully not meet any of the creepers with a vendetta against me. When I was taking this... Oh, there is a gap. Yeah, okay. I'm not going crazy. I do need slabs. Okay. That's made me feel slightly better about things. And I need one there as well. Cool. Right. So yeah, I need to go under here. Yeah, when I was taking the screenshot to do the thumbnail for this stream, there was a creeper lurking in one of the versions of it. Just waiting for me to come down to the cave and drop on my head. Okay. Yeah, do another one of those. What am I doing? Transition to polished. And then I need to go back around and add some slabs in, I think, at some point. Oh, hello. There's a cave there. And it's getting dark. Let's put a torch down. Okay. Right, so I haven't actually the blocks, my guide blocks here. So that is a full block, so I'm assuming that's where the line comes around. Because that's how I was building before. Let's do one of those. One, two. This might be the edge, in which case it would be 5 blocks on. Okay, yeah, that would maybe make sense. Does it? I'm being skeptical of whether this is actually going as it should be going. Where did all this scaffolding come from? What am I doing? Okay. What is going on here? Okay. No. I did nothing to the creepers. Nothing at all. They're just big old meanies. And yeah, this isn't right, because that's... Maybe it is right? I don't know. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not right. But I don't know what's wrong. Which is always a fun state of affairs. I think I need to get out of the maze that I'm building. Hello. I'm gonna have to break my way through. Because I ain't jumping down that hole. And I'm not putting my elytra on, because we know what happens with those. Okay. Let's use some of this dirt to make myself a new place to fall off that's safe. Okay. How's my inventory looking? Not too great, actually. Okay. So... that's the outside line. So these 5 blocks here... let's pull this floor out. Got... so I'm pretty sure it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where I was. I'm confusing myself so much. I feel like I should put the stairs down before I do that. I mean, I did a whole episode on how difficult circles are to build, even when I'm trying to follow a guide. I'm just terrible. Okay. Nice easy access to my storage room though. That's good. Yeah, let's do... okay, I need more tough. His idea was it to build my base out of something that can't be automatically generated. And why did they make it look so nice? Next time I'm just building a cobblestone monstrosity. It'll be like the house that I tried to build in version 1 of Minecraft. Just cobblestone and oak. Easy to farm. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. And then this should curve round. Okay, maybe this is making sense again. That might be a false hope. If this links up, I'll be very happy. Oh, whoops. I keep putting blocks, torches on blocks that I'm destroying. Hello, hole to the bottom of the world. Right. So I want to curve that round. And then I think I need to place this one like that so that I can join it up properly. Is it actually? Yay! It's actually linked up and hopefully in a proper circle. Although, yeah, I won't hold my breath too quickly on that. I guess before I start building the actual drill bit, I should check. I mean, the giant drill was your idea, so... God, no one to blame but yourself for that. Yeah, I must admit consistency is not my strong suit. So, if you're looking for something that makes thematic sense, then it's not going to happen on my channel. If you're looking for something that I think is fun to build, or that I think looks cool, then you're in the right place. I think we can make it make work. We can make it make sense. Blah. I can't talk. Yeah, we don't use logic here. Leave your logic at the door. I build what I want. That should be a slab because I'm a cheapskate. There we go. Yeah, I remember watching a Mumbo video, fairly old one, I think. I think it might have been around Hermitcraft season 6, and he was saying about how your build should all have the same sort of style aesthetically, and he was building a city. And I was thinking, like, a lot of cities in the UK and other parts of Europe and probably other places in the world don't actually have a whole lot of thematic consistency to them. You know, you'll get really old buildings next to modern skyscrapers and stuff. But I think I might be pushing boundaries a little too far with what I build. But I think with some sort of steampunk vibe going on, we can probably make it excusable. Okay. So it did actually link up, which is surprising. I've got a few more slabs to put down. And then I need to grab my copper blocks for the next layer. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell him. I'm sure he'll listen to me. I mean, it's not like he's wildly successful or anything, and his last video was literally sponsored by the makers of the game that he plays. No. Oh, that's wool. Okay, so I need to replace that with an actual full block. Because that's... Do I? No, I don't. What am I talking about? It's going to have water above it. It doesn't matter. Okay. Could probably get there. Less stuff in my inventory would be nice. Back we go to the crafting room. I guess I can dump everything that's tough and isn't slabs, because I don't need that at the moment. And I can dump the wool back in the wool chest. Yeah, that'll do for now. Okay, this will get dug out at some point as well. Excuse me. Oh, ooh, that was nearly very bad. Yeah, let's not talk about that again. I think maybe I should go down to the safety platform and just make sure that it is safe. That seems like a good idea. Yep, but you weren't expecting a jump scare. Okay. Safety platform. Actual safety in my safety platform, right. Need to grab some more dirt, because I don't want to jettison this cobblestone really, whereas I've got more dirt than I'll ever need in my entire lifetime. I guess I can fill this back in as well, which will help with the inventory situation. Dirt. That's... I always open that sand chest. That is not dirt either. That's... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm blaming the heat. It's clearly fried my brain. That plus streamer brain is not doing me any favours today. There we go. Okay. Having another wandering trader party apparently in my base. Crunch. Okay. Get some dirt. Thought that was another creeper down there. Hello, zombie. You can't reach me up here. I might as well put it down there because I'm probably gonna be mining all of that out. Okay, hopefully that's enough to prevent my demise from falling into the floor at high speed. Yeah. Can't do a messy dirt platform. That just wouldn't be right. Okay. I needed copper for this. You know, got to maintain standards even for something that's temporary. What I'd like to do is have moss as my kind of filler block of choice, but I need to make a moss farm for that, and I haven't got around to it yet. So we're dealing with dirt, and the problem with the drill is I'm going to have to keep building new dirt platforms. Or I might just build one dirt platform right at where I think the bottom of the drill is going to be. maybe? And then scaffold up in stages. That's probably better than building multiple dirt platforms. Okay. We are going to throw some things away. I should get rid of this basalt because I'm not building with that yet. Get rid of the cobblestone. Okay, I'll keep the dirt on me, 1 stack at least, just in case. And then I need random amounts of copper. And I need some more of those lamps as well. And probably some honeycomb, which I don't have here. Little trip to the bee farm. Why is it the red coral though? Yeah, not really my favourite colour. Loads of honeycomb. I've only put that out to oxidize recently, so it's not going to do a whole lot. I need copper bulbs, which I can't remember how to make. One blaze rod and some copper blocks. I don't know how many I need. Maybe we'll try 12 to start off with. And I need some sort of lever or button as well to activate them. Okay, I could make them all oxidized. I don't know why I'm doing this one at a time, by the way. Let's just take that with us. I can put it on my dirt platform. Some sort of lever or something. Yes. There we go. Okay. I feel ready to continue. So I need a normal block of copper here. Can't remember though if I was doing bulbs on the corner on the long sides. And I can't see. Right. Here we go down again. Okay, yeah. So I've got bulbs on the corner, but not in the middle, because that was too much. And I need to gradient it background as well, somehow. Which I wasn't really thinking about, because I was planning for this all to be hidden in the wall. Okay. At least it's pretty simple, with it being a copper bulb. I don't have to think about making it look different, because it's just a bulb. Okay. Use some exposed copper. Cut copper. I'll come round in a bit and like scale it back. Can't think of the right word. Axe it back. Like my shulker spit last stream. Right. Splashing out on the 4 blocks here. Which is kind of ridiculous for the side that nobody's gonna see, but never mind. It's the thought that counts, right? The buttons break quicker than levers. I have a feeling they do. That might have been a better idea. I'm committed now, so I'll just deal with it as it is. Another bulb. Okay, and then this corner just has a block. And then we've got bulbs again. Oh, oh no. Yeah. I probably could have put the lever there and then done both of them at the same time. I'm being inefficient. Fix It would be so mad at me. Okay. Bulb. Lever. And then some blocks along here in no particular order. A little part of me does wish that I was playing Minecraft back before people actually got good at building interesting things. I feel like I would have fitted in better then. What do I want to do? Probably a copper bulb. If I can't reach it. Do one of those. Sort of got a little pan going on here, but it's round the back, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Copper layer is in place. I think I will leave off of like getting it to the right oxidation level. I didn't want to work then. Because I think it will be easier to do if I like have made some space around it. So I can see what it looks like. But at least I've got the right outline now. So I can put all of my copper away. And the honeycomb can go in here for later. And then I need my tuff back. I'm very worried about my level of tuff. I'm not sure it's going to survive. Did you start building your castle, by the way? Minecraft questions. Why is it raining all the time? And why are there so many villager traders when you don't need them? Probably shouldn't destroy the block that I'm standing on, just in case, but I was fairly confident. Okay, I think I want to dig out 2 layers below these because I've got to place the stairs and it will just be easier if I'm further down and can actually see where I'm placing it. So it's back to digging time with Gala, which is very exciting. Put some light down as well, just so that I don't get any mobs spawning around here. At least this little cave bit means that I don't actually have to dig out everything. That's kind of handy. An end city for backup gear. Yeah, it's always good to have backup gear ready to go, just in case. And then just hope you never need to use it. Yeah, let's grab the cobblestone. And I can use this way to get back up. Okay, yeah. Alright. I know I just came from there, but I'm being stupid. Okay, I need my upward facing stairs here, which I think I'm going to need to make some more of. Swim up there again. Yeah. Stone cut time. Couple of those ones. Just sprinkle in every now and again. Quite a few of those, I think. Okay, so I was going to do one of them. For those. Line this out. Pull in any holes. Oh yeah, I'm not really paying attention to what's up above, but hopefully it'll look alright. I guess I can always rip stuff out later once I've got a better view of it. Yeah, on the subject of Enderman farms, I made one once, and it's quite good for XP, but I don't know, just there are options that I prefer greatly to an Enderman XP farm. I don't know what they look like on Bedrock, but I assume they're fairly similar to the Java ones, where you've just got like an Endermite or something at the top to get the Enderman to come down, and then they fall down a big tube where you kill them at the bottom. Stonecutter again. Sorry. I will not call you out again. But you are my #1 fan. Yeah, that's fine. No more name calling for you. Well, I'm encouraging them. They could try and knock you off your spot. I've got a few views, so from the stats page, I can see that I've got returning viewers. They just aren't chatty ones. But they still come and watch and leave a like every now and again, which is cool. Right. Can I put my slabs in the right place? Probably for most of it. Yeah, because that's going to have a block next to it. This is sort of confusing my little brain. Okay, so that needs a slab on it. Yeah, it's basically just the corners need slabbing. I'm stuck. Help. Yeah, and I can jump down here to do these ones. I'm really terrified that I'm going to walk off the edge of that. I also have the same issue every time I go to check my pumpkin and melon farm. Because for whatever reason, whenever I'm near that edge, I always think I'm just going to suddenly fly off and fall down here. I really shouldn't. Okay, why doesn't that have a slab on it? Right. I am back to full block placing, and this should actually be the last level of tough. So hopefully I've got enough for it, actually. Which would be really nice. All my varieties of tough. Big wind will not... Yeah. I do feel like, you know, like... Or I'll just twitch my fingers on my keyboard or something and suddenly be like, "Wah!" Oh dear, you having trouble? Poor little zombie. Maybe that's why the creepers are after me. They don't like the sarcastic comments that I make to mobs. Yeah, that's not what I was planning to place. So that's not. I wanted a curly whirly. See, I'm messing everything up now. Right. That's what I wanted to place. One of them, maybe? Yeah, why not? I'm still not entirely convinced on the sort of like default tough in the mix, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Do some plain ones. Maybe another one of those. Another curly wally. And yeah, let's get some brick going. I like the swirly whirly block, which does have a name that I'll never remember. Right. Smooth, smooth. Yeah, it's just... Okay, so that's all my tough done. I can grab my basalt out. Nice. And I don't have to think about this, which I like. I like not thinking about things. Okay, let's get all of my basalt. Oh, I did... Yeah, okay. Don't mind me just talking to myself, but I will want to mix in some of the other basalt varieties, but because I got this from a geode rather than the nether, it's all the smooth stuff. So I'm just going to go round in the circle, putting down all the smooth, and then at some point in the future, I will texture it a bit with some other stuff. Yeah. I can't think while I'm playing video games. That's not allowed. Although I do enjoy factory games where I end up getting the calculator out to work out various production ratios, so... Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm sneaking here either. I guess I'm just worried that I'm going to drill a hole in the floor and fall in. I guess at least if I fall down there I can catch myself in the water. That's probably a good thing. Oh, sorry for the dizzying perspective there, probably. Yeah, there is no in-between gear. My brain is either off or it's doing stupid, nerdy shit. Don't know if that language will get me in trouble. Hopefully not. That's not really a swear word. Okay. At least I'm getting a lot of good cobblestone. Okay. I have a circle. That was probably a bit louder than it needed to be. I hope your eardrums are alright. Yeah, this is the other annoying thing. Sorry, I will try and moderate my volume. But I spent so long looking for slime down here. And then now that I don't need a slime anymore because I've got my ridiculous slime potion farm, I just keep seeing them spawning all the time. I don't even know where that one is, but I can hear it. Just getting ready to knock me off of the platform. That's what that's up to. Okay. I don't actually know why I'm blocking that all off, considering that after I've done a couple more layers of this, I'm going to be knocking it out anyway. So the next question that I need to ponder is, how low down should I make my next dirt platform of safety? Which is hard to figure out when I haven't done any actual planning. Oh, I can't get through there. Oops. Where is that slime? Sounds really close. It must be below me though, right? I can't remember what layer they spawn at. Oh, whoops. There we go. I am attempting to build a drill to finish off the bottom of my base. But I realised, so my original plan for this was just to have a vague stone orb. So if I get a little bit of distance, I'll try and explain what I'm doing. So that's just sort of decorative. And then I was going to have a little like dome that came down the bottom made of stone, and then just dangle some foliage and a bit of moss or something off there. But I've decided to make a drill instead. But it means that I can't cheap out and ignore the bit that's buried in the stone. So I'm currently also digging out some stone. But yeah, I don't really have a plan in mind. I haven't practiced this in creative or anything. I am literally just winging it. So I'm gonna see how it goes. But yeah, I think I'll do this 3 down and then start going inwards. But I'm gonna have to go downstairs. Not that there are any stairs, but I'm gonna have to go down there and build a dirt platform at some elevation for safety purposes. But because I haven't planned it, I have no idea how low down I need to build that for it to be useful. So I might have to build more than one dirt platform. which will make my base look just fantastic until it's finished. And I might run out of basalt as well. I've just remembered that you can build basalt farms. So when I come to texturing this, that might be what I do instead of just trying to dig around in the nether for it. That seems more sensible. Oops. You don't belong there. No, not there either. So dark. Need my torches back. There we go. So I think at some point I'll need to like terraform this rock bit so that it kind of cuts back and you can see the drill from all angles. Oh, there. No, that's creeper. That's not slime. It's far away though, so I shall leave it be, and then maybe they'll forgive me for whatever crime I did to make them all angry at me. I think this is definitely in danger territory in terms of falling off if I don't pay attention to what I've just dug out. How am I doing? Is that? Yeah, okay, cool. Home stretch. There we go. Okay, so now my plan is to go and build another great big dirt platform. But then my plan is to slowly like increment this in to get like a pyramid up, another pyramid. Oh, good night. That's late. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, time zones are a bit of an issue. That's not my dirt chest. Right. Oh, look at all this cobblestone. Makes me happy. I could build a cobblestone farm, but... Oh, I need this dirt. I need so much dirt. Fill my inventory with dirt. I'm kind of sad that I can't eat it anymore because it's not craft mine. Okay, so... Also don't know how far I can fall, but I think the main point is just so that if I do fall off, even if I die, at least there's somewhere for my gear to collect. Okay, so I'm at 49 now. This circle is... I'm trying to be logical about this. I don't know if it's going to work. Certainly not going to work like that. Okay, so the circle is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 19. So if I go 3 in each time I go down, then let's call it 3 times 20 because that's easier than 3 times 19. So I want to go at least... That would be way too much because that would be 60 blocks down. which would put me at like -10. Although I guess it's down to -40 now, isn't it? So let's go down to -10 and see how low that feels and see if it's... Do you not remember that craft mine skill that I picked where I could chew the dirt? Num num num. No, golden carrots are better. 2 times each. Okay, yeah, then I just go down to 9, which is probably more sensible. Okay, I'm not quite... I guess what I could do is jump down here. Do I still have my hole? Yeah, I didn't patch it up. Okay. So I've got a pillar here, which I'm not digging straight down on. But I could dig down on this until I reach 9. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it is like... I think because when you look at it, you don't really realise how wide it is. I mean, even this is a fair way down. I guess what I could do is just reduce the cone a lot before I start actually doing the drill thing. So the basalt layer could be like the drill bit, which I know makes no sense. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. The drill needs to be like as wide as the top of it, doesn't it? For an earth borer. Like, it's fine for a little DIY at home drill not to function that way. But if it's drilling into the earth, then it needs to drill wide enough. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to fall, but not very far. That's fine. Okay, so I'm on 7 now. Yeah, it's going to be quite pointy. But we'll see how it goes. I almost threw my pickaxe off the edge then. Which wouldn't have... Oh, if I'm on 7, then I've dug too far. Pro tip, how did negative numbers work? Right, I'm just going to jettison that bit in exchange for a cobblestone. Okay, so this is layer 9, which is theoretically about where my drill end should be. So now I just need to build another super amazing dirt platform and light it up. That's an important step. Otherwise, bad times will ensue. Be worried about mobs as well. Okay, I've run out of torches. That's great. Hopefully I don't get any drop creepers on this. Yeah, I don't really mind that much though. And I did... Like, this is using... I've got a gap of 2 anyway, because I'm counting in 20s, but I've got 19 blocks to work with. So it should... The tip of it should end up there, theoretically. I did actually do a little research, and I looked at earth borers, and they look nothing like proper drills. It's basically looks more like a worm from Dune or something. Just like a big long tube with teeth at the end. I need to grab some more torches, so we're going upstairs. I guess I could just build this out rather than... Like, I could jump. I'm not that bad at parkour. But if I'm putting dirt there as well, I might just be safe. Torches. Do I have torches? Yes. I put them away because I was doing end stuff. Okay, the next question is, can I actually jump down onto that platform without dying? And I don't know what that answer is, so I'm gonna take a water bucket with me. 3 gears. Yeah. Well, the ones I saw... Oops. Okay. I was just testing. I wasn't trying to water bucket clutch. Why would I do that? Okay, so at least I know if I fall off the top, I'm not going to die. Yeah, the ones I was looking at, they're sort of like a tube, and then they've got like a cross hair is what I'm going to call it, because words are difficult, but like a crosshair of grindy teeth things to chew the dirt up, basically. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of lighting up. I mean, I've explored this, so it's not terrible, but I'd like to avoid interruptions to my building, if possible. Especially explosive ones. Can I? Yeah, that's probably doing something. Okay, and that's a hole that I used to hide in at one point, so that's all lit up too, which is nice. Yeah, I think I'm doing all right. And then I was going to try and build up with scaffolding and around. Hopefully I can manage that. There we go. Seems like a smart idea. Rather than have a skeleton spawn on there or something and take pot shots at me. Bet you weren't expecting me to build a giant dirt slab on stream. They knew I was better organised. Do you like my optimised torch placement as well? At some point I want to light up all of that mine and like turn it into something that looks like it could have been a proper functional mine at some point. I don't know how much dirt I've got, but surely I can't be running out. No, I got loads. Crunch, crunch. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Tons of dirt left. Right. So now I need to destroy this dirt platform up here after I put my dirt away. But I'm going to have a look at the time. I think I might need to have a quick break. So let's chuck that away. Yeah, I'm going to take like 3-minute break, I think. And then when I get back, decide if I want to continue building with basalt, but I don't think I have enough, or if I'm going to jump to like some variety of deep slate. But yeah, I'm going to have a quick AFK, so I shall see you in a few minutes. Right, I have returned. I'm not quite back in game though. There we go. Okay. So, oh, I do have a bit of basalt. And then I'm definitely going to want deep slate in the mix as well. And probably down to stone right at the base. If I've got... sorry, I'm just thinking. Actually, I don't think it's going to go down that far. Because each time it's going in two already. Like one from either side. So I think I was overestimating how many blocks I'd need. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Should I do some practice? Or is it the sort of game that I can just jump straight into on stream and it'll be fine? Okay, I'm going to do this in like really chunky layers and then at some point come back and texturize it. So yeah, I don't know if I should... Like, I'm going to load the game up to make my thumbnail and check that it works and stuff. obviously. But I don't know if I should actually play it, or if it'll be fine just to get the hang of it straight away on stream. Yeah, I'll be fine. Cool. I figured because of the style of game it is that would be the case, but I thought I'd ask you while you're here. I'm looking forward to it too. I'm not quite looking forward to digging this out. Like, I know I've got my safety platform down there, but it still feels a little bit scary. Excuse me. So yeah, if I go in 2 each time... I mean, the worst that happens is it looks terrible and I undo it all. But it's a learning process, so... Hello, creeper. They're too far away to bother me. It's fine. Yeah. The new and improved safety platform. I mean, this one did good work. Not gonna lie. I mean, if I wanted to be really bad, I could leave texturing until I've got a happy ghast, but that might be like months away. I'm surprised how easy they are to craft though. Like, once I've got my bartering farm set up, I'll basically, if I was on the right version of the game, be able to make unlimited happy ghasts because I've got that, like the gunpowder I built. What, where? Words are hard. The gunpowder farm I built gives me loads of ghast tears, which I currently don't really have a need for. And that wasn't planned. It was just like, I've built so many creeper farms and I know they take a while to build a decent rate one, so I wanted to try something new. Okay. I'm trying to work out how to dig this out without stranding myself, basically. I think I might reverse this way into my bubble column. Or I think over there is actually an exit to the cave. I think that was a cat that I heard, but yeah, that's a cat. Oh yeah, they do. That's kind of random. Like they've just picked up a dried ghast somewhere along the way. And they're like, hey, do you fancy this in exchange for some gold? They seem like, I was expecting them to be quite difficult to get, and I think a lot of people were expecting them to be quite difficult to get. Like, I think maybe you should have to go and get one, like, from the nether before you can unlock the crafting recipe. I don't know, it seems weird if I can, like, basically just upgrade and then craft it straight away without needing to actually engage with the, like, lore of where it comes from. Sorry, kitty, I can't do anything for you at the moment. Okay, I can knock that out later. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense then. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, if it's meant to be an early game thing. But we do fine now without the elytra. Yeah, the cat sort of scared me a bit because I've just started playing Repo with my friends and that has creepy monsters that make creepy noises. So when I heard the cat meowing, I don't know, it triggered a like, oh, is that something that's gonna come and try and kill me? But no, it's all good. Okay. So I've got some more digging to do, but what I could do is like test it on a 1/4. 'Cause, like, and see how that works. I don't know if I've got enough scaffolding either. Probably. I should have. If I'm like 40 levels down, then... Oops. How am I doing? Overshot. Okay. Oh, yeah. Random noises. Hope you're enjoying them. I just wanted to place dirt and wasn't quite sure how to do it. Okay, so I want to go in one, I think. Yeah. I don't know how much fun it would be to play on my own. And I haven't actually told any of my friends that I stream, so I don't know how up they would be for playing with an audience. I can't... I think I'm gonna go for this one. But yeah, I could give it a go. Streaming is gonna be a bit interrupted because I can do Monday next week. I'll do Wednesday because that's Stanley Parable. I can do Monday next week, but then I'm off visiting my family, so I won't be able to do the following Wednesday or Monday. So there's going to be a little bit of a break. Okay, and that's the long one again. Okay. Yeah, but then, like, I don't know, what if they look up my channel and laugh at me? It's kind of, for me at least, it's easier in a way to, like, start off anonymous rather than be like, I know there's a lot of people who, like, get all their friends to watch and stuff, but I guess I'm just shy that they're gonna judge me. But yeah, I could try playing it solo, and then if it really doesn't work, because it's not like I'm a pro at the game or anything. I need to fill that in. Okay, I probably didn't need to go all the way over there if I'm just testing stuff out. I'm gonna leave my beautiful dirt in place because I might be going all the way around. Okay, so I need to bridge out again. That's not tell them. Oops. Okay, never mind. It broke. I'll see. I mean, there's one who's currently basically begging in Discord for people to play because she's like really wants to do it. And we played some a bit earlier today as well, which is probably why I didn't have time to prepare for this big drill that I'm trying to build. But I think it's like multiplayer, it's better with a lot of people, I think, because we had 3 and it was just easy to die really quick to stupid stuff. But the first time we played it, we had like 6 people. And that seemed to work a lot better. Okay. We'll see. I'll see how it goes. Like, I have friends who have streamed games, so it's not like they'd be entirely against the idea. But the next question is, what if you like my friends more than you like me? What if you go and subscribe to their channels and not mine? Okay, I think I probably want to do the long edge, don't I? Just to make sure it looks how I want it to look. Also, those are going to be little spawn points, which is not going to be a good idea. So that's coming in like that. And then that would be like that, I think. Okay, yeah, I'm not entirely sure about this working out. What am I talking about? I literally don't know. Like, words just come out of my mouth, and then sometimes I know what they are and what sort of point I have, and sometimes it's just goes straight out without any sort of interference from my brain. Okay. So I was hoping to be able to do this like just a little bit, but I'm not sure the edges are going to work out very well for that. It's just a bat. That's nothing to worry about. I don't know. They're pretty cool people. I like my friends. Obviously, because otherwise they wouldn't be my friends. But yeah, I think I'm fairly safe because none of them do Minecraft content. Right. Let's go down here and see what's going on. I am just messing. Like, I'm not seriously worried that you would abandon me to watch my friends stream. Munch, munch, munch. I've basically given up on the idea of what do you call it? Doing any sort of gradient here. I'm literally just trying to work out shape, which means that Deep Slate probably wasn't the best block to pick because it is actually kind of tricky to mine out. But it's the right color vibe that I'm going for, so in that respect it makes sense. Okay, so that would come down like that, and then the next layer would be like 2 across, I think. Is that right? Does that seem right? Thank you. Like, it is very motivating to know that I'll have at least one person excited to watch me play video games. Okay. Gonna be tricky, I think. Right. I think it might need to come out more. And by come out more, I mean go down further before I go in. Which is nothing like what I said. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, if it's not clear already. Yeah, it is. I think what I might end up doing is having to like copy this and then have a play around in creative. Because I think also wait. Uh okay, yeah, that I only went down one, so this layer back here shouldn't have even been there. This should be another this layer. Yeah, because I'm sort of running out now of of blocks to build, but I don't know if it would be matching up properly with the blocks from the other side. So I think I might need to actually build around all of it. Uh, yeah, this might need some more thought put into it. Okay, I need to go up to the top level. There's also, if you have ever played around with a Minecraft circle generator, they don't kind of go in like this. Oh, there's a higher level that I can't get to yet. Sort of as you change the circle shape. Goodbye, torch. It changes like how many blocks are in each side or corner. Whereas this, because I'm just bringing it down from the original, I don't think it's necessarily going to be in the best sort of shape. I need some light here so I can see what I'm doing. So I guess if I build these sides, maybe. Look at that beautiful dirt staircase in there. Should really put some torches in here too, so I don't get mobs spawning on my head. What am I doing? I've just blocked myself off, which is great. Well, my dirt platform is always there to catch me if I fall. Okay. Hopefully if I build this side down, that will give me an idea of if it's working or not. Crunch. It's so nice having Feather Falling 4. It just makes throwing myself off of cliffs really easy. And also, when I just forgot that you could sprint jump. Was that? Yeah, that's where I just was. So I want to be on this layer here. A little snack. Oh, I needed to build there. So blocking myself off was sort of, what are you going to do? Okay. Right. Did I just see an eyeball up there, or is it something else glowing red? No, I think I'm just hallucinating. Oh, it might have been lava. Yeah, it was lava. I thought there was a little spider up there or something. But it's all good. That's coming this way. Oh, I need to destroy that dirt path anyway, because it's in the way of my building now. I should probably be like toggling to crouch as well, because holding my shift key down is making my little finger hurt. Right, what am I doing? That way? I don't know what I'm doing. I think as we've already discussed, but I feel like my not knowing what I'm doing is getting worse. Okay, maybe it's not too bad. It's just this block doesn't need to be here. Right. Down to the next layer. And then across. Okay, so that needs to be there. Yeah, I'm confusing myself. This is why you should plan things out. I was going to make a joke about going around in circles, but I think part of the problem is that I'm not... Right, I've run out of deep slate as well, which is not entirely encouraging. Don't know if I've got any more. Hopefully. Not in that chest. Yeah, look at that. Loads. Got loads. Put this basalt away as well. And I think I'll get rid of the deep slate variants because I'm not using those for anything at the moment. Okay. Have a little kip while I'm up here. I wonder if I can jump down onto... Probably not. I was going to say onto the scaffolding there, but I think I'm at a bad angle. I could... No, I can't do it from the top of here. Fine. All good. So was I on this layer, I think? No, I was one below because I've already broken that out. Okay. Yep, this looks more familiar. And then... It's also kind of hard for me. I guess it's a skill you learn as you practice, but because I'm concentrating on what I'm trying to do, I'm finding it harder to just randomly chat about things. So hopefully you're not falling asleep there. Although, you know, people do sleep podcasts and stuff. Could open up a new niche for my channel. Fall asleep listening to me game. And it'll all be good until a creeper drops on my head and I start screaming. I know I don't scream very loudly, but I think it would still be quite jarring. Okay. Block myself off again. It's fine. Probably. So, 1, 2, 3. This can't be right. I think this has turned into another pyramid rather than a sort of circular going downwards. Also gonna have to... Yeah, there we go. Those crazy parkour skills. Yeah, something is definitely not going according to plan here. I need to do more wonderful dirt bridging. It's also kind of hard to build when I don't really get a background view, but this, I feel like this shouldn't have remained the same width all the way down. I feel like that is not a good look. Yeah. We shall persevere and then see how bad it is. And if it's absolutely terrible, then it's just like been 2 hours of me placing dirt. I might need to rename the stream for the VOD. Like, it's still not a drill, and I've been going for hours. I mean, it's a learning experience, and what we learn is we don't try to freestyle, but yeah, that shouldn't be there. Did it? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. This definitely shouldn't be 5 across all the time, though. That's not right. I think what I might need to do is like go to a circle generator site and just reduce it down. Yeah, because however that came in. Yeah, I think it would basically... Let's jump down. I think it's coming to like a point rather than a... Not a point. But like this side would come down and meet that side, and these two would come into points rather than each side coming into a point, if that makes sense. And I can't see it because there's all of this dirt in the way. So I think what I'm going to do is get rid of the dirt and then go and have a look at how bad it is. And I think the answer is going to be it's really bad. Don't know how to fix it. Without, like, I don't know, getting weird holes in there. So yeah, the lesson learned is I don't know how to build a drill. And I should have practiced. In creative, where you can fly around. Yeah, that's basically just coming down in a staircase. And I really would expect it to have more of a like, point to it. I mean, it's not going to be great, but maybe it wouldn't be terrible. You know that saying that everyone loves about the definition of madness? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. If at first you don't succeed, try adding to it and see if adding more bad stuff makes it better. So yeah, let's pull this side down as well. I mean, this bit is definitely going to be wrong. I'm pretty sure most of it's wrong. I think I've already established that I don't do thinking on this channel. I do hoping for the best. I mean, I feel like it is actually coming to some sort of point. I feel like this is longer than it should be. Oh, how did you get down there? You jumped off. Okay, it's still five long there. Yeah, this should definitely have more, like it shouldn't be just going down in blocks like this. That's not right. Okay. So yeah, let's I know. It works some of the time. Oh, I forgot about you. There we go, better kill him, because holding the dirt, he wouldn't ever be spawned. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep. Everything always seems better after you've had a rest. So, yeah. I'm not gonna be able to freestyle this, which, considering how much trouble I had with that little circle, I probably should have known, but there's nothing like hope to keep you going. So, I will try and fix this in creative. But the question is, what should I do for the last 15 minutes of the stream? I do want to dig through from my iron farm, but that's not going to take 15 minutes. Because it's just literally this way a bit. And I can't dig a nice wide thing, because then I'll get iron golem spawning in it. Oops, that's not that, that's a boat. If you don't object, I might just go and clear some space. Because at some point, I would actually like to make my iron farm look nice. Yeah, but it's hot and I'm tired, and I think what I'm gonna need to do is like go back and forth between a circle generator to like make sure that I've got the shape right. Because I'm not sure just freestyling it in creative is gonna work either. I think I need some sort of like guidance or plan to help me out. But I am sort of, I don't know. I need little jobs, really, don't I? Oh, I'm wondering if I can build the design that I made for this. My little bridge support structures. Because they're pretty quick. I don't know if I have the right blocks, though. I can't remember what I was building it out of. I mean, it was some sort of deep slate, but that doesn't really narrow it down. And chains, which live in my iron chest. I need to tab out quickly to grab a screenshot up. But I'm still here in spirit. I'm just... I did take a screenshot, didn't I? Maybe... Yes, I did. I've taken it from a really weird angle. So it doesn't actually look like anything. Okay, I'm using polished deep slate and I can't currently see chat at the moment, so that's not great. Hello. I can see chat again. So I've got some polished deep slate going on, and that's basically what I've used for the entire thing. So that makes it easy. Which means most of the stuff I picked up isn't useful at all. It's always great. So more polished deep slate. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Look at me actually counting out what I need. 4 of the walls. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got all the stairs that I need, and then I need 3 slabs. But do I not have any slabs? I thought I made a load of them earlier. Yes, I made a load of them earlier. Okay. And I'm missing the light that I want to use, but I guess I could use a copper bulb. Let's make a button for this one. It's so, like, why does a whole block of stone only make 1 stone button? It makes me sad. I'm also not sure how easy this is going to be to build. Probably, it should be alright actually, because we just have a block there. And then there's... Oh, okay. There's a wall which I can't jump on, because it's too high. I thought that llama was a skeleton then. Okay. Luckily I can get up here. So then I want a couple of chains. 3 maybe? Oh, I didn't make enough walls because they're practically invisible. 3. Oh no, that's not right. I think probably what I should do is build some scaffolding so that I can actually reach the top of this. I can build one side correctly. And then you can get the general gist of what I'm doing. Okay, there's another 2 chains. Yep, 2 chains. There. And then a wall with a normal block on top. I forgot to sprint jump. I thought I could make it without, and I couldn't. There we go. So eventually I want that to be a frog light, but I don't have a frog light farm, so that's not gonna happen. That probably would have broken quicker if I'd used the right tool for it. But never mind. And then that's a slab. That's a stair, which is going to be annoying to place. There we go. Not too bad. And then, oops. Am I tall enough? Jump! No, I'm not tall enough. Scaffolding to the middle. I need some more walls to finish that off, but you'll get the general gist. It's just a little... It doesn't make any sense, because... Like, this chain makes sense because it's supporting this. This chain doesn't make sense because it's going upwards, but as we described earlier, there is no logic involved in this channel. It's all just what I want to do at the time. So, right. How many do I need? 3. I think. And then my idea was every time I have a powered rail, I'll just build one of these supports. And then maybe I'll build some sort of roof in between them. But I think I'll see how I feel on that one. Chain. Logic does not apply here. Please leave it at the door before you join the stream. I just don't want it to look too bulky. This is a smart way of doing it. And then that goes like that, and that goes like that. Oops. Can you see what's missing? Have I not? I didn't make enough walls. 1, 2. Oh yeah, there's actually 4. I can't count. Chop chop. Back to the stone cutter. I feel like I should just have a stone cutter on me at all times. What I would really like is if there was like a pop-out toolbar where you could put all of your workstations. Could you imagine just having something and you press it and it could be your crafting table or a loom or the stone cutter or a grindstone, and it's just like you have to still make them, but they're just available wherever you go. Also, the annoying... I guess I could put some sort of stopper block here. Maybe? Because the problem is that the boat can't go through it, but if I'm at the end of the stop, then I don't really want the boat to fly off anyway. So I need my stone cutter again. Be fancy chiseled blocks. Ooh. Okay. It looks a little, don't look at it from this angle. But I think from... If you're just doing a cursory glance, then it works alright. Can't turn around. And then, yeah, I get stuck here. So my boat doesn't end up sitting on the slabs, which is actually kind of nice. I always pick my bow up anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. Right, have a little drink. And yeah, you can see my amazing collection of lime-stained glass. Oops. Okay, so I actually need... Still just need 4 of those. I need 8 of the walls. And then it... like 4 stairs? Yeah. And then I've got loads of slabs. Because I was watching my video and I realised that I never finished off the end of this. There's like 5 blocks that I'd left missing. I was like, why didn't I just go back and do those and fix it? But apparently I didn't want to. So it didn't get done. Okay, so... yeah, these are quite far away. They're 32 blocks away. Maybe more? Yeah, they're 34 blocks away from each other. Because there's 32 unpowered rails, and then 2 powered rails spare on each side. Hello, little kitty. You need to get up here. The slabs are useful for mob proofing, but it's kind of annoying if I'm trying to build something. Because I can't just place it straight down on the floor. 2, 3, right. And then 2 on this side. And a wall. No, I still can't jump up on that. Okay, like that. Put another wall here. Oh, I forgot my light block, but never mind. It's fine, I can add that in later. And then, yeah, I'll need a slab up there. Why can't I reach that? I guess I can... No, I can't jump on top of it because I need to put the wall on there. And I can't, yeah. Sigh. There we go. Are you full yet? No. Oh, this needs a slab on it as well. While I'm here. I guess I should put the slab here, shouldn't I? Because otherwise I'm going to have to walk back on top of this whole thing after I put the light in. And that seems like a waste of time. I'm not sure I can reach the chains, but I guess if I jump onto it, that should work. Yeah. 2, 3, and I can't put the wall there because I can't jump well enough. Jump over there. And like that. One of these on top and another deep slate. Right. So I'm hoping that with the light in place, that won't be spawnable. I don't think I can see it from here now, sadly. But yeah, otherwise I guess I'd just come in with some glow lichen to make sure that I'm not going to get any mobs up there. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking I could use the lime glass to like run across here and make the side of the reef, but I am planning to build this all the way to the border, so even though I've got a load of lime glass now, I think that would be too much lime glass in the end. Oops, that's not the right chest. Okay, we have come to the end of the stream. I did not achieve a drill, unfortunately, but I think I was just overly ambitious. I shouldn't have put that button away either, because I will go and just do that light quickly before I forget. So yeah, I will work something out in creative, and then I don't know if I do want to finish it on a stream. Because if I've done it in creative, then I'm just going to be like tabbing backward and forward, and that might not be very good to watch. But also considering that, oops, you've made it through these 2 hours of me attempting to make this. It might be nice if you actually saw it being made properly. There we go. Got something to technically hold my railway up if you don't think about it too closely. There we go. I'm going to finish outside in the fresh air for once. I'm hungry. Right. Thanks for watching. And I will see you on Wednesday for some Stanley Parable. Which I'm very much looking forward to trying that out. Yeah, just leave your brain behind while you think about what I've built. And then it makes perfect sense. Yeah. Bye!